Now we are coming to the third topic, and that is about coloring, or rather called as materials in most of the 3D software, including Revit. Okay, the materials refers to the coloring and textures given on the building or on the model, uh, so that it looks realistic. Okay, so here I'm teaching you some basics of materials, applying materials on the um, building or the models which are created in Revit. And This itself is divided in two ways. One is using by creating materials and then applying it on the component level, on a component level. The second one is creating material and then apply on a phase level, on a side level. Okay. So the component level means, see, I create a material and apply to a particular wall. You name a separate wall and create a material for that. You apply the same wall wherever you want. And that's component level. Another one is paint texture. Just paint it, just like how you paint a wall in reality. Same way you paint it in 3D. Both are necessary. You need to know both the methods because you use it according to the situation. Some situation, creating a material in a component level is better, and some situation that is not good. You need to use paint texture method. So you need to know both the methods. So I will show you both the methods, how it is done. So here I have just copied and pasted it so that copied and pasted this was to our building so that you will, I'll have something to work on basically. Okay. So now I'll start with the first one. Basically, you will be in this architecture tool. I mean panel. You have to basically go to the manage panel and click on materials. You have different types of material, which is seen here. What are these? It is nothing but uh, if you select this fixed window and if you go to manage and click on the material, okay, so here in the fixed window, sorry, in the fixed window, if you go to edit type, uh, sorry, the window was not selected, go to edit type. You see the materials and finishes are listed here. One is frame exterior material, sash. Sash is the name of a material, by the way. Frame interior material, sash, glass pane material, glass, again sash, one more material. So we have basically two material applied on four different parts of a particular component. What is a component? This window is a component. So basically now, as I told you earlier, you have HL, which is a way in which you see the viewport, which means hidden line, you don't see the interior line. WF is another way you see the viewport, but you see the interior lines. SD is another way in which you see the viewport, which means shaded. SD means shaded, HL means hidden line, WF means wireframe. So the SD is shaded, you see everything in shaded mode. There's one more way you see a viewport, that is realistic. You can go here and click on realistic. This is realistic. Why it is called realistic? So the wood is seen as wood, glass is seen as glass, and there's some texture below on the floor that is seen as a texture. Yeah. So that is why it is a realistic view. It is called as realistic view. Whereas on this wall, nothing is applied. No material is applied. So it shows as gray. Okay. So while working on material, you need to be in this realistic view so that you can see the changes. Now, what did I say? I select on the window, go to edit type. You have two different materials applied on that four different parts of the component. So how will I change it? Say, supposing I don't want this wooden frame out here. I want a white frame over here. How will I change it? This is the first thing. Okay. So I select that one, go here. uh, Frame exterior material sash. over here, over here, just before this box, you give a click. So you will get a material browser sash. It shows the sash material. You want to create a new material. What did I say? I want to create a white frame, create new material, default new material, right click and rename it into white window exterior. I created a new material. How? Here, new material. Then I renamed that thing white window material. Now what you have to do, you have to click on use render appearance and go to appearance itself and change the color. I made it white. So this is a white exterior. You have glossiness and all the properties. Reflectivity I have not added. Transparency I have not added. All those things are not needed for a window frame. Okay, now I give apply. Give okay. What happened? There's a white window frame. Now, what happens to the next one? There's something inside. Yeah, you select this. Go to edit type. Frame interior material. So this one, I want to give, purposely I'm giving a new color, which is not really used in all the things. I'll give cream. Cream graphics use. What I do, I click on use render appearance, go to appearance, change the color. That's all. So you saw that inside part became turned out into cream. Okay, so you select the same frame once again. Go to. So I have changed the exterior, I have changed the interior. Glass also I want to change. Sash also. Sash is this one. This part I want to change. That also I will select and type here cream. Click on that and be okay because we have already created that material. Okay, so this is cream and this is white. Now what about the window color? I want to change the window color. Select that. Instead of glass, okay, over here, create a new material. Right click the material, rename it as glass glue, something. Okay, here I again click on use render appearance, go to appearance, color, and give it to blue. Okay, but then we are not going to end with that. You tick on transparency and increase the amount of transparency. Okay, click on reflectivity, reduce the reflectivity. It shouldn't be like a mirror. Reduce the reflectivity and say increase. So here reflection type, it should be glass only. It can't be diamond, alcohol and quartz and all that. It should be glass. You apply. So see there is a blue glass now. Can you reflect? Can you see the change? So these are the ways in which you change a component level. So what I did applied for all the buildings because it is a component level change. I changed it on all components. Now, for example, now there's another kind of change that can happen. I want all the ground floor windows to be in this kind of a material color and upper floor windows. I want to change it into a brown glass. So I give a duplicate name brown. Here's a blue glass. I can go. I can probably create a new material. and rename brown glass. Okay. In this, again, I take this appearance thing and sort of give a brown glass, tint glass. But I give reflection very less. It can't be a mirror finish. Transparency, it has to be more. So these two changes I gave, apply. So here I changed it into brown glass. Can you see I changed it into brown glass? But this window's name itself is brown. So only in this floor it is brown. Brown glass. Here it is blue glass. So likewise, you can select all these windows that are on top level. You got it? And change it into brown. So what happened on top, every window has a brown glass and brown different frame. Yes, yes, yes. So this way, component level, you can have multiple changes in one shot. You have to select the component and whatever name you have given for the brown glass one, that one you have to select. Okay, now coming to, this is the most complicated thing. Okay, the component level changing is not complicated. You have to just observe. You have to select that object. Okay, so now for example, I have the door. Here I have the door. Okay, so this is called M single flush. I will duplicate it into M single white door. Okay, I give a white door. New name I have given. So here frame, door frame, material door, door panel. No, I want white. What I'll do, I'll go select that. Earlier, I have given a white window exterior. I'll select that here also. Frame, let it be brown. That's what I want. Have fun. Yeah. So white window, white door, but with a okay, brown frame. I can change that also into white or cream. What was the name? Cream. Select this and give okay, apply. So you have a cream, this thing, but a white door. These are the ways you can play around. Okay, so only this is changed because it is called M flush white door. If you want to change others, you select all of them with control and change it into white door. Everything changed. Similarly, with the wall, you can do this is 200 mm. You want to create a white wall. Yeah, you're welcome. Edit type, give a duplicate white wall. New name I have created. Go to edit. In structure, there is something called material here. Click here and type on white. That one, same one which I created earlier. You want. Okay, okay. What happened? This wall turned into white. Looks good. How will I tall all the walls into white? Okay, you can select like this. Okay. Or you can select the whole village or whatever they call it. Select filter. See, in Revit, only when you select certain things will get enabled. It won't, filter is not seen so far. I selected the whole thing, clicked on filter. I gave check none. Check none means nothing and clicked only on wall. Apply. All the walls got selected. All the walls, no roof, no door, nothing. And here in wall, I changed into 200 white wall. What happened? Everything became white. White wall, white door. Okay, if I want to select all the door, I can select the whole thing like this. Go to filter, check none, which means don't select anything, and then click only on door and give apply. Okay, so all the doors will get selected. You can have white door wall or you can have a regular door, regular door. See, you know, I made all of them in one shot, I made it into regular door. But you see, the windows didn't change. Windows kept having, because I selected only doors. This is how you select in mass. So this is also very important. Okay. So now I want to play with the roof. I want to select all the roof. It is actually basic generic roof. Go to edit type. In structure, go to edit. Here there is in structure material. You select in here. So I want to know if I have any roofing tile. Yeah, there is a roofing tile here. Select roofing tile. You apply. So I'm giving a new kind of roofing tile. So I've given it already. Roof tile is created. I selected only the roof. Okay, so this is how you apply material in mass. Okay. Now there is another way to apply material. Say, for example, okay, here this wall is there. Only this wall I want to give a brick cladding. So I'm selecting that wall. Only in this model, select that wall. Edit type, I'll give duplicate. I call it brick. New brick. One thing I'm creating and go to edit. This is a white window exterior. You go here and type brick. Brick common. I'm selecting something. This is the color, brick color, which is there already. Okay. 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 There you are, you have a brick color. This what a dark brick color which I don't like, so I want to tone it down. Go to edit. Again, select the same thing. Brick common. What I'm going to do is here there is one option called tint. Okay, so you can change the color. Change the color of the brick. Okay, something like what we want, not the pinkish color. So this way you can change the color of anything, even the roof. I want some believable color over there, edit structure. This is already a roofing tile. This is already applied. But then what I'm trying to say is go to appearance. See where any tint option is there. Yeah, tint is there. Select that and give some nice orangish color. Looks like a Spanish tile. Okay. Okay. And okay. What happened? You have a nice roof color. This way also you can adjust the tint of the material, what you're going to see. Also, you can, limit your cladding area. How? Say I want only here, some cladding area just over here, just like this. How will I do that? Which elevation ever it fits. You can change it into realistic. Given an elevation, yeah, this is the brick area. Or realistic, yeah, for this area. Okay, go to level 1. This is the area. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use split. Remember the split one, where you can. So I'll select this part alone. Oh, sorry. These two parts I'll select. And instead of brick, I'll give white one. What happened? Only this area I applied like a cladding, just like a cladding. Okay. So all these things are possible in component level. Please remember, these are all component level changes. You select the whole component, make a duplicate of it, and create different component with different colors. That's what I did just now. Okay, so I'll show you here. Maybe it has to be equal. So if you need some model line, you can use model line. Go to architecture, model line. So here I will say 900 and stop the model line like this. And I will click the model line here also. From here to here, 900, stop it like that. So, or you draw a line and type O, offset, and 900 like this. So this is an offset distance. Remove this. This is quite tricky. Create a model line. OF is offset. Okay. So this much. So what I personally see, the preference is that I'll use align command and align it to that line. So in 3D, you have a very good finish. It's sort of measured and finished, not simply. So I selected all of them and deleted. This is one way of applying material. What I did, these walls I kept in white, wall white, and this alone I made it. I split the wall, SL for splitting. So this way you can give cladding area. Some areas can be cladded. So some areas will have half wall cladded. Maybe here I will show that half wall cladded. Okay. So for that I'll select this wall. Okay. And I will copy this. Not this copy, I'll copy this. Paste, align to selected level. I will select in the same level, level 1. So basically I have two walls in this place. You can't help it. I select one wall and top constraint, not up to level 2, but I'll give unconnected and maybe to 100, which is a lintel level. And I will make a brick wall. So here, only problem which I'm facing is edit this and duplicate this and make it to 10 mm thickness of the brick. As a cladding I'll show. And structure also will give a thickness of 210 mm. So this one is 210 mm. There is already a brick behind it, which is 200 mm. This is 210 mm. And what I suggest is, I will give edit profile. What did I do? Selected the edit profile. So I will align this one till here. So what I did is I created a wall till here with little more thickness, like cladding, just to the end of the door. Okay. So level 1, let's see thickness, cladding is there. Okay. We can align these things very effectively. Okay, it doesn't extend itself. Okay, I just extended that so that it sounds nice. Okay. So 3D, so it comes to here. So you have to adjust it according to how you want. So you have brick like this, you have brick like this. So these are the ways in which you can component level you can make adjustment. Now what I'm going to teach you next is paint texture. The command is PT, which means paint texture. PT, ET. Okay, and this is a very easy command. It doesn't need any brain. You like some color, yeah, call it wonderful. Concrete sand. So I click that and I click on the wall which you want. Got it? Maybe this whole facade I can give like this. But this is good if you are customizing something, but bad in large buildings because you can't be painting like this on a large building. It will more often take more time than whatever is needed. So I'm the concrete thing here. See here. So PT is paint texture. You can select whatever you want. You can even type and get the one which you have created. See here. Oh, sorry, I gave roofing. PT and brick. And select this. Simply, I'm going about clicking on the wall so that I'm just clicking on it. See, but it takes a lot of time. Until unless you are doing it for a smaller area, it is very much inefficient. It will take more time. So I've done this for this house. PT, you can make it white also, white texture also you can do. And because we have already created, I can say WHIT, white, yeah, clad white, white window, gypsum color, wall, clad white, only white window. Simple. So you should be very careful in selecting this, not a joke. Otherwise, you will end up painting up something else. The paint texture is done this way. Okay. So remember in paint texture, see this part is not applied. That is remaining white. Again, you want to apply, you have to click on, clicking on that. So all such extra works are there. You specifically use only for a smaller area, not for a larger area. Larger area, it is not advised. So that is what I had to teach you in this class. And I think I have sort of things very clear. I taught you how to create a material, how to apply for a window, each part, how it is seen. Like for example, select a door where it is seen, component level, you go to edit type. There you have material something. Any object selected will have materials and finishes. Walls, components like objects like wall, you go to edit type, you don't directly see here materials and finishes. See, it is gray. You go to edit type and it will be in material and structure over here. Three dots, you will get all that. So that is only the two different types. The wall, roof, slab, floor, etc. will have one way of representing it. See, floor, it is in a structure, it will be shown. Roof also, go to edit type in type. So in structure, that is where it is. So floor, roof, wall, it's shown in structure. But window and things like that, it is shown in directly. Just you have to go to edit type, you'll see it. Only thing you have to do is every time you're doing a different material, you have to duplicate and rename it. Okay. So here, railing. What do we have for railing? Edit type. Okay. Do we have finishes here? Handrail type. No. Finishes are not mentioned here. Rail structure. Go to edit. So maybe in this case, see, I'm going to paint some crazy color on this one. Okay. That is one way of doing it. The other way of doing it is select the railing, edit. So here you can give insert. This is about the handrail. So I give this sash color and apply, apply. So I have applied. Okay, okay. This is the bottom handrail. Sorry. So here, top handrail. So here we have the material category. I think we added in the wrong place, not here. Just delete that thing over here. Top rail rectangular, so we can make it round instead of circular. The rectangular, I'll make it circular. Okay. And there is a material category here. So here I can maybe give wood, cherry, oak flooring, lumber, all these wood type is wood strained. I'll give that. See, I given the railing. Okay, so very thin and finicky. I agree. Maybe we can change the I select that handrail alone. I would prefer to give a fatter one. Oh, so that is one kind of a handrail. Okay. The railing bottom, I mean, so here we have the type of railing. So here we have the different type of railing that can be added here. But a matter of changing the material, I'm just searching where to change. 25 M barrister square. Okay. So what we can do is we can try and get that library item and families. Okay, yeah, square. So you have the square, M baluster square, edit type. So here, so here we have this material here. So I have changed the material by just selecting 25 mm. So here you have this category. Here we can use the material over here. So you get the color for it. So only for applying the railing material, a baluster material, you have to be little careful. You have to go to library. Where is it? It is in library. Library is far below all these things. In that you have to go to railing. In railing you have to select the kind of material balusters used inside. Select the baluster which is used inside, which is 25 mm. And what we have to do is double click 25 mm and baluster material. It's clearly written here. You can use any material which you would like to. Wood strained. You okay. So it becomes the wood strained material. Okay. Handrail type. Even handrail pipe, wall mounted, rectangular wall mounted. Circular handrail 30 mm. Whichever handrail which they have used here. Okay. So this is how you can change the material of every component that is available for you. Otherwise, you have paint texture, which will help you to do the same task. But paint texture you can use only in a smaller area, not a larger area. That is one of the things which you have to avoid. You cannot have the paint texture used all over the place. Now see staircase. Which one did we use? Monolithic. Okay. So monolithic 300. So in landing, I change the color. In monolithic, run, double click. Here also I am changing the color. So here I change the color of the staircase even. Okay. So that way it is possible for you to change the color of the staircase also. Okay. Where you have to, all these things you have to go for families. You can go for families and then, okay. So that is the end of the material plus. See you later.